Take a breath with me for a moment. If you feel anxious when someone pulls away, if silence feels louder than words, if parts of you panic whenever connection feels uncertain, this isn't because you're needy. It's because a younger part of you learned that love wasn't guaranteed. Today, we're talking about the abandonment wound, not to label you, but to bring compassion to the part of you that's been working overtime just to feel safe. What's up? I'm Laura. I'm a certified spiritual healer and coach. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So first, we're going to talk about the soul origin of the abandonment wound. The abandonment wound forms whenever a child experiences loss of emotional or physical presence that felt unpredictable or overwhelming. This doesn't always mean someone literally left. It can look like a parent who is physically present but emotionally unavailable, a caregiver who is inconsistent due to stress, illness, addiction, or overwhelm, frequent separations, hospitalizations, or sudden changes, or a child who sensed, I can't rely on connection to stay. Energetically, the child's nervous system learned connection can disappear at any moment, so the soul adapts. The inner child becomes hyper-aware, constantly scanning. Are you still here? Did I do something wrong? Am I safe right now? This creates a deep false belief. I will be left if I'm too much or if I'm not enough. Here are some core triggers to watch for. If you carry an abandonment wound, your body reacts before your mind catches up. Common triggers include someone not responding right away, emotional distance or withdrawal, changes in tone or energy, goodbyes, separations, or transitions, feeling replaced, forgotten, or deprioritized. Even neutral moments can feel threatening because the wound doesn't live in logic, it lives in the nervous system. So the abandonment wound can show up in all areas of life. Here's some of the ways that it's activated in parenting. Children naturally move in and out of connection, and so sometimes an abandonment wound can be very triggering in parenting. For a parent with an abandonment wound, this can look like feeling anxious when your child pulls away or wants independence, over-attuning to your child's emotions, difficulty letting your child struggle or self-soothe, guilt when you take time for yourself, a subtle fear of messing them up or being replaced. The trigger isn't the child's behavior. It's the younger part of you whispering, if I'm not needed, I might disappear. This can lead to emotional enmeshment, loving deeply, but losing yourself in the process. So this can also show up in adult relationships. In adult relationships, the abandonment wound often shows up as anxious attachment, clinginess followed by resentment, over-giving to maintain connection, difficulty tolerating space or uncertainty, staying in relationships longer than you should. There may be a deep fear of being alone, even when the relationship isn't nourishing. The inner child believes any connection is better than none. Been there. So you may abandon yourself first just to avoid being abandoned by someone else. This wound doesn't stop at relationships. It shows up in work too. You might notice fear of instability or job loss, over loyalty to employers or clients, difficulty leaving unsupportive environments, anxiety around income gaps, overworking to prove your value. Money and work become tied to safety, not abundance, but survival. So, healing the abandonment wound isn't about becoming more independent or stronger. It's about consistently being present with yourself. The inner child doesn't need to be fixed. They need to be stayed with. You can begin by offering this reassurance. Close your eyes, take a couple deep breaths, picture yourself as a young girl or boy at the age of 4, 5, 6, and tell that child, I'm here now. I'm not leaving you. You don't have to earn my presence. This is spiritual reparenting. Each time you stay present with your own emotions without brushing, numbing, or judging, you rewrite the wound at a cellular level. So I want to leave you with this reflection. Where in your life do you notice anxiety around connection, separation, or uncertainty? And what would shift if just for today you practice staying with yourself instead of reaching outside for reassurance? If this resonated, please let me know in the comments. If you're walking this healing path while parenting, loving, and building a life, just know nothing about you is broken. Your nervous system learned to survive. Now it's learning to feel safe. If you found this helpful, please follow along because we are going to be doing a deeper dive into all of the inner child wounds. And if you need help on your healing journey, I offer support at the link in my bio. Book a session to work with me. I'd love to help you live your most authentic and healed, beautiful, abundant life. Love you. See you next time.